Hi everyone. So now for the moment of truth. Did the silk press damage Olivia's hair or not? If you haven't seen our silk press video, please go watch the previous video. I will also link it in the description box below. Today we're going to be using the Olaplex range of products to revert or to try to get Olivia's hair back to its healthy, curly, juicy state. So starting with Olaplex number 0, this product is meant to be applied on dry hair, and that's what I'm about to do. I'm just going to put it straight on Olivia's hair, and it has this very thin nozzle that makes it a bit of a pain to apply. But honestly, what I have found with the Olaplex products is that a little goes a long way. Anyway, so I apply the Olaplex number 0 all through her hair. And just as soon as you start to apply it, you can see the hair starting to revert. But what we're trying to find out today is not just reversion, but want to see if there's any heat damage from doing a silk press. So yes, I've applied that now, and I'm going to leave it in for about 10 minutes. And just like that, 10 minutes have passed. And already her hair is looking pretty good. So next up, I'm going to be taking the full range of minis in the Olaplex range, and we'll be using the Olaplex number 3 hair perfector on top of the number 0. So I've not washed out the previous product. Yes, so just applying it directly on top of the number 0 according to the instructions. So I'm going to use just a little bit that you've seen. Again, with the Olaplex range of products, a little goes a long way. And I'm just going to make sure that all her strands are saturated in the hair perfector. Making sure that, the top, the bottom, everywhere gets coated in the product. So that's what I'm doing here, just being thorough. I think I needed to use just a little bit more because Olivia does have a lot of hair, but it's just a little bit more that I had to use. So then I go back in and just continue saturating her hair with the product, and then we're going to put her back in a shower cap for another 10 minutes. And now another 10 minutes have passed, and we are back to wash out both the number 0 and the number 3. So I make sure that our hair is properly saturated. I rinse out the products with a lot of water, and then I'm going on to the number 4 in the product range, which is the Moisturizing Shampoo. Just a little bit of it, and it does really lather a lot. It feels really good on the hand and the hair as well. So just a little bit. I make sure that I'm washing Olivia's scalp first. That's the priority when doing a shampoo, is washing the scalp. And I also sneak in a bit of a scalp massage here. She really likes that, and the scalp massage is really good for stimulating hair growth. Just also a good experience while you're washing your child's hair. So that's the first wash, the first shampoo, that I'm rinsing out now. I make sure that I rinse it out thoroughly, and then I go back in with a second shampoo, just because we have had quite a few products for the silk press. So we want to make sure that our hair is properly clarified in this process. So after this rinse out, I apply the second shampoo, and then go back in and rinse it out again, making sure that there is nothing left in her hair. One of the things that we do while we're shampooing and conditioning Olivia's hair to make the time more interesting for her is we tell stories. I get her to tell me a story, or I tell her a story, but often I do the listening, and she comes up with the funniest stories during this time. It's so much fun. Another way to make sure that the hair process is not a tedious one. Anyway, so now going on to number 5. That's the Olaplex number 5, which is the conditioner. It's the maintenance conditioner. I think it's meant to be left in the hair for about 3 to 5 minutes. So I just put it through her wet hair. A little bit of it does really coat her hair sufficiently, and then I put her in a shower cap again and leave it in for about 10 minutes. So I've just done the 10 minutes processing time for each of the products in this range. And yes, we'll be back to show you how moisturizing the conditioner is. Okay, and it's been another 10 minutes. Moment of truth for this conditioner to see if it actually has a lot of slip. As you can see, the comb does go through the hair a bit easily, but I will say that this is not the most slip that I have experienced in a conditioner. It's not bad though. I mean, the purpose of this conditioner is it's not a deep conditioner or anything. It's a rinse out conditioner the typical rinse out that you use after a shampoo. But one thing I like about the Olaplex products is they do write on there, they acknowledge that the needs for curly hair are different from straight hair. So if you do use it on curly hair, you can extend the time that you leave the conditioner in for. So for us, it's been 10 minutes. I was able to detangle Olivia's hair with it. And so I go on to rinse it out, and I still detangle further while rinsing out, because that's another easy way to make detangling not painful at all. So now we've come to the end of the Olaplex process. We've used number 0, number 3, the shampoo number 4, and the conditioner number 5. So did it work? Did we have any heat damage, or did her hair revert? And you can see that in 3, 2, 1. My counting was a bit slow, but yes, her hair looks pretty good. It's gone back to its normal state. She does always have some longer bits here and there, because when she was a baby, that's just how her hair grew. But I'm quite happy. You know, the silk press did not damage her hair at all, which is good. And even though, you know, I was very careful and I followed all the steps of the professionals that I've watched, you still never know, because she does have fine strands. But I'm happy to say that her hair has fully reverted, and that Olaplex, I don't know if it's because of Olaplex or not, but it was not a gamble I was willing to take. So I'm pretty happy with the Olaplex range of products. I use them myself on my hair when I straighten or blow dry, and I did check to make sure that they were safe for use on kids. So now I've just gone on to apply the melanin leave-in conditioner and also the cream. So just leave-in moisturizer, and then the cream helps us to slick down Olivia's edges quite easily. And we're going to put her hair in a very cute hairstyle, 2 Mickey Mouse ponytails, which is her favorite. So for the ponytails, I am using Pure Silk scrunchies from It's Pure Silk. Very good quality silk scrunchies that keep her hair very soft and keep her ends protected. So I finished putting the first one in a ponytail and I'm just going to braid it down. Remember that all of this is being done on wet hair or damp hair. It's not dripping wet, but it's still damp. So I'm just going to braid each ponytail down, and then I'm going to twist each braid around the scrunchie and then put a bigger scrunchie on there to keep her ends protected. And that's the end of the style. It's a very simple, quick hairstyle for kids. So, I mean, especially after the long process we've gone through today, I wasn't going to keep her there for another lengthy styling process. I don't think that's fair. So it's going to be a simple style from this point, which she can keep in very easily for a week. And as you can see, she's quite happy and content. Hairstyling for children doesn't have to be an onerous process. It doesn't have to be one that the children grow up to resent. We can make it fun. And that's the hairstyle done. Isn't it cute? This is one of Olivia's favorite hairstyles. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.